this thing. See, the first time I met this lady, I was avoiding her. You know the way you avoid people. When I started, then I was one day she came to me that I said, okay, no, they came, she money, you did not do me anything. Say, I want not to say I avoid. Me, you know what? I'm not saying that. I don't confess. You know me, I'm only joke. Okay, let me speak English for my English lovers. You know me, I'm only jogmo. You two, you're only jogmo. So it's better for two only jogmos to avoid each other. But don't worry, I love you from afar. I admire you. You're my fan. Oh my God, you remember that day?
I remember. I know. I think Ikorodu, we were on a set, and I just saw that she was like, hello. I said, hey, and see you there, you know, and the rest is history. I've really loved her from afar. I've been a fan. She's one of the people I've seen grown. I like her transition. I like the fact that she didn't just climb up, you know, and that she sustained it. Honestly, you've done well. Thank you for giving us a platform.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
So yes, who is Wunmi Toriola?
Wunmi Toriola is an actor. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a very real person. I'm just me, and I'm transparent to a fault. I don't know. I'm hardworking. I'm a whole lot. You know, Wunmi Toriola is everything beautiful and more.
Okay, so let's find out about your background. Like, where you from? What state are you from? Did you grow up with how many siblings? Were you the only child? I mean, so...
Okay, so I say it a lot because I give credit to my parents. And for those who didn't really have it from the start, because I realized that a whole lot of story from grass to grace sells more than people that already, you know, had it.
Like we,
you know, so you know that kind of thing. So when I see people that really had it from childhood and I still maintain it, let's at least applaud them.
Yes.
So usually, you know, I say it a lot of times. I grew up from a silver spoon. You know. Not so much of silver, but not so much of pop. Not so much of the grass. So
we're very comfortable.
We're very comfortable. I grew up with my parents, born in Lagos, from Agege. You know, that's sometimes in my movie I'm like, Agege, wow. But we left Agege when I was a child, and we moved. So like that's about me, from the family of 5.
Wow. Are you the last one?
I'm the second. I'm in between, you know.
The second. How about the second? That means you and your first. You guys will be fighting a lot. Is she
a lot, but
I know that.
a lot.
First and second, don't agree.
You don't agree.
They always fight.
Don't agree, you know. But sometimes she just allows me, like, you know what, you'll bear for anything. And I'm the only one in the limelight. My siblings, they like it very quiet. And even my parents, they're very, very reserved. So, like I always say, you know, I lost my mom at a very young age. I was between 9 and 10.
Oh my God, that's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's so rest in peace.
Amen.
Perfect peace,
Amen.
So I know the way it is, second born. You guys are always in competition with the first.
You know. Yeah, so, but, you know, because she's not into my kind of lifestyle, she's not for the public, like she's not social. So she just allows she just allows me, just like, you don't want to ready, you cook with me.
Okay.
So it's like that. And growing up for me was good. My dad really tried, like I said. My grandmother, you know, the Christian background. I grew up from a very Christian home, like the Apostolic Church. I keep saying it to know the extent of how
No wonder you play those skits when you dress like yeah, Mommy Gio.
Yes, I actually did a movie. And it was just a very short movie. I put it on my YouTube channel. And, you know, people loved it. And they were
What's your YouTube channel so people can watch that?
Official Wunmi Toriola TV on YouTube.
So you guys should go and watch. What's the title? Inyi. Go and watch it too. She's very hilarious.
You will enjoy it, trust me. So, you know, the feedback was really great. Like, Wunmi, you did it very well. You really took me back to while I was growing up and how everything was and all of that.
But you are a fantastic actress.
Thank you,
I don't know if you hear that all the time. You are.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. We are learning from you, you know. We are really learning.
You are.
Thank you. So, you know, at a point, my other siblings relocated abroad. They relocated at a very tender age. They were still kids too. So they relocated with my dad. So I had to stay with my grandmother. So I'm like the Omoyagba.
So now I get it. We have that similarity. Because I know that we, the ones that were raised by the elderly, like our grannies, we have a lot of wisdom. And we're very motherly.
That is it.
Yeah.
Motherly. A lot of times I look at myself and I'm like, I'm ahead of my peers. Not in terms of material, but in terms of thinking.
Yes.
I'm like, God, when I want to have my 40th birthday. So people will be like, I should shake me 40. Because in my mind, I have grown more than that.
You and Mama Shaji are friends now.
Those are my, all the mamas. They are my friends. They are my sets. They are my mates. Because I enjoy them a lot. You know, growing up with grandmother, seeing elderly people, you know, I know how to handle them a whole lot. So.
Oh my God. So, so, okay. When did you get to that point when you said to yourself, I want to be an actress?
Okay, so for me, it was a passion turned reality. I just wanted to do it for doing it, like for the sake of doing it, and for buying time. At that point, after finishing secondary school, I didn't gain admission on time, so I went for diploma courses. I did diploma in law, and from Lagos State University. So I was there waiting for my results, and I saw an advert of an audition, and to me, I'm like, okay, let me buy time. Let me just buy time. And I started, and now this is where I am today. So for me, it was passion. I just wanted to do it for doing its sake. And for now, it just turned to profession, something I'm making a living out of.
Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because you just bought your house. And I know that's not the first one.
Don't cast me as Iyabo.
Okay, not casting you. I'm not casting you.
It's everywhere, actually, because, I had to put it up.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not that kind of a person. That part of me, I don't really do.
But it's good to give testimony.
Yes, and because of the kind of job we do, sometimes we need to show
it so that people can see that, this job actually does pay.
To me and for other people.
Yeah. It's not instant payment.
And for you.
Yeah.
I see Iyabo.
It was a struggle, but we thank God for where we are today. It's not easy. So sometimes people tell me, it's not good to show off. Yes, it's not good to show off sometimes, but sometimes it's needed so that people who want to come into our kind of profession or do what we do can be encouraged. To say, okay, at the end of the day, I can make a living out of this.
And coupled with the kind of job we do, showbiz.
Showbiz, yeah.
You need to,
you need to show yourself.
Sometimes.
Show.
But not every time.
Not every time.
Some people don't do it at all. A lot of our colleagues do a lot of, big things. And you're like, I know someone that has about 3 or 4 houses. She's an actress too. And you won't even know,
Yeah.
So, but
everybody's different.
Everybody's different.
Yes, everybody's different. So you started acting and then production. You became a producer.
Yeah. So I think officially I started acting 2006. Officially after the audition thing and all of that. So my first movie I produced in 2012.
Okay.
Yes, Obiri. I did that production myself. I think I was serving already. I served in Lagos State, so it was easy for me to start with the production in Lagos because I schooled in Ilorin, University of Ilorin. Yeah. So coming back to Lagos, I had to now face the production. Because, while I was serving, I served in Ministry of Education. And to me, the second option what I wanted was either I'm an actor, since the passion, grew, or being a lecturer. I love to impact knowledge. So when I served the Ministry of Education, I'm like, how these things, money. I was still thinking about money. I was still thinking about comfort. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me, give the acting a thing. And to God be the glory, we are here today.
Okay, so I know a lot of people ask me this question, and I always have an answer, but I want to ask you this question. So, did you make your money from acting, or you made it from acting and producing, or from doing other things apart from acting?
Thank you, Auntie Iyabo.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't make money because as an upcoming actor, my own was better because I had, you know, support from my family. Though my dad didn't like the idea of me being an actor. Okay. But, you know, I explained to my grandma, and when I want to sneak out for location, he'll be like, Dad, I'll be like, you know, let me just say it.
So grandma was lying, helping you to lie. Grandma was helping you to lie.
Anytime my dad called from the US, I'm like, where is Wunmi? My grandma would say, oh, she went out, she will call back, she will do this, you know, from
so
there.
How did your dad take it when he saw you for the first time?
It was a tug of war.